Welcome back to Mystical Heart Tarot readings. This is another reading on Little Summer Moon Utah Wells, as seen through the eyes of a stranger with the help of Spirit. So, there are some things taking place out of the normal. We're going to do a reading on them. And the first question being, what was the purpose of listing Summer on Ancestry in the manner that she is listed? Why is she listed on Ancestry? Well, this isn't good because all of them are in reverse. We're going to start with the first one, which is the Strength card, which it represents the sign of Leo. Now, I don't know if this is in regards to the person that listed her on Ancestry, but reading the card itself, somebody's withdrawn. Next to it is the Two of Cups in reverse. Cups being Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we know that Dad is Scorpio. The Two of Cups in reverse reflects a separation in a relationship. Father and daughter. Next is the Nine of Wands in reverse. Wands being Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's quite a number of those signs in her case. The Nine in reverse reflects that something is not complete. Next is the Four of Wands in reverse. The Four reflects instability. Well, I'd usually say that that's instability in the feelings and also instability in the family. But is this instability in the person themselves that put this on Ancestry? Is this an unstable person? And was there malintent for listing her on Ancestry as they did? Because that's what Spirit is telling me. We're going to clarify the strength card. And we get the Seven of Pentacles. It's in reverse. Pentacles being Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We know Taurus is mom and grandma. Capricorn is the flute player and a law enforcement agent. Law enforcement officer, excuse me. The Seven in reverse reveals temptation. They're looking at, this person is looking at all these pentacles on the tray, and they're tempted. Something there is tempting them. But they're withdrawn. This is somebody that's withdrawn, that's tempted. And this could be money. The pentacles could represent money. Is this about money? Follow the money. The Two of Cups is clarified by Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. This is one of the cards that's difficult to determine whether it's in reverse or not. But since there's a child here watching him carve the pentacle, I'm going to say in this one it is in reverse. And as I said, in this one, Pentacles reflects Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The 8 reflects somebody that's not taking action or is complacent. And here we have, if you look at this, astrologically speaking, we have mom and we have dad. Are they behind it? Did they put somebody up to putting that information on Ancestry? It's possible. For what purpose? It could be for financial gain. Knight of Wands, we're going to clarify. That one wants to fall out, and I'm going to take it. We have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, swords being Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Summer's Aquarius, but so is the church teacher. The page is starting a new journey. Give me 1 second, I need to get my tea. And so we know Summer went on a new journey because she's missing. But the Swords also is about communication, and that communication would be Ancestry. In this case, according to this question. Now we're going to clarify the Four of Wands. And we get the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So we have a challenge. There's a challenge here for this page. The challenge being right here. The challenge being we've listed her on Ancestry. For what? For financial gain? But now there's been attention drawn to the Ancestry registry. So now what do we do? And I feel like who's behind it? Who put somebody else up to putting that information on Ancestry? The answer to that lies right here. Now, I've watched a creator who was in communication with somebody that was allegedly the person that put that on Ancestry. I haven't looked that person up to get their astrology sign, so I don't know what her astrology sign is, if indeed, and in fact, she did do that. So the question I asked, and I feel like it was answered, was why is Summer listed in Ancestry in that manner? And the answer to that question is money. Follow the money. I was going to ask, how is that person involved? The person that did it on Ancestry allegedly is a PI, or is a retired PI. But I think I just answered that question in this reading. It's all about money. So I'm not even going to ask how is that person involved. I'm going to move on to the next question. Because there's things happening, things taking place. Little minute things that people would consider minute, possibly. They're happening for a reason. And people are noticing. I don't know if it's official or not, because I haven't heard it from law enforcement. But then again, we don't get anything, any statements is the word I was looking for. We don't get any statements from law enforcement regarding summer. So that's why I ask Spirit to help me. So there was an indication that animals are being surrendered. Why are the animals being surrendered? What's the reason behind that? I mean, that's a good thing if that is indeed happening. Obviously, it's a good thing. But, why now? Why now? Why now are the animals being surrendered? Those two fell out. I'm going to take them. So the first card I got was the Fool. And as you know, the Fool represents a leap of faith. A new beginning. Second chances. Well, if we're looking at the animals themselves, they're getting a second chance. Hopefully, they'll be able to get a second chance. Because I've seen situations where animals were taken in and they were not in the best of health and couldn't be given a second chance. So let's hope that all of the animals are able to have a second chance in a forever home that will care about them. Next to it is the Three of Cups. Cups being Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We know Dad's Scorpio and the young man's Pisces, but the young man is, to my understanding, not in the area currently. So is this showing us that there is a celebration of sorts? Because that's one less thing that they have to take care of. And then we have Another 3. This time it's the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. The 3 usually represents some sort of creation, possibly, like maybe a team or an expansion. But in this case, it's in reverse. So that's not happening. Of course, there's not creation because they're removing, hopefully, the animals so that they can be spayed and neutered so that they can't create more. And the Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, we know is Mom and Grandma, Taurus. But then next to it is the 2 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the 2 upright, it represents balance, in a sense, in our thoughts and our communications. However, she's wearing a blindfold, which tells me there's secrets. This particular 2 of Swords also gives me the feeling of spirituality. And I guess in a spiritual sense it's for the best interest of the animals if they are surrendered. But see, the swords can represent summer. Now I don't know if her dog Yucky is still on the property or not. So if indeed they are surrendering, are they secretly keeping Yucky? If indeed Yucky is still on the property? And we're going to clarify these. We're going to clarify the Fool. And we get the Hierophant in reverse. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. The Hierophant represents Taurus. And we know both Mom and Grandma are Taurus. And when the Hierophant is in reverse, the Hierophant is the type of person to put their foot down and not cave in to what somebody else wants. So is that why I've got this card over here? Is she secretly keeping Yucky? If indeed, like I said, Yucky's still on the premises, and if indeed any of this is even true. Or did she put her foot down and say, no, they have to be surrendered? It could be that too. Let's clarify the 3 of Cups. And we get the Strength card. This could be somebody under the sign of Leo. So, maybe she is getting the strength and the courage to finally say, let's surrender them. But somehow I still feel like if Summer's dog is still there, I still feel like that's one that she won't give up. Or Dad won't give up. Because I do have Dad's card right here, the cups. And they may be arguing over it. That may be a disagreement they're having. Let's look at the Three of Pentacles. And we get the Hermit, Virgo. It's upright. Somebody is in solitude. I would say it's her. Mom or Grandma. Well, we know Grandma's always in solitude. She doesn't speak. I don't know that anybody's even seen her. If she's communicating, she's not doing it openly. And then let's clarify the Two of Swords. And we get the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And now, see, we've got the stained glass. That Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. When I see that with the stained glass, that reminds me of church. And I see the Pentacles. One person comes to mind. The flute player. And when that card's lined up with the swords, maybe he has yucky. I don't know. But to answer the question why, if in fact, and if indeed it is true that the animals are being surrendered, then I would say it's to give them a second chance, the animals themselves. But, as I said, I have not heard any statement from any government official. And yes, animal control is a government official. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Some are maybe in some areas and some aren't. I don't know. I guess it depends on where you live at. So the next thing, I have one more question. And that is in regards to a statement that allegedly was made. Actually, was in a message to somebody, and I can't remember who. Mom made a statement to somebody, and I seen it in a message. I did see it in a text. I don't know if it was a text message or if it was a Facebook Messenger or whatever. About leaving. about going away. Why? Why is she talking about leaving? Why is Mom talking about leaving? Well, that's different. And unexpected. We got this card again. Could be somebody under the sign of Leo, but not necessarily. Let's do the astrology first. We have wands here and here. So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's Leo. No astrology sign necessarily here. And then we have cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We know Dad is Scorpio and the young man is Pisces. So let's look at that. Why is she talking about leaving? Well, somebody's withdrawn. Somebody here is withdrawn. And while they're withdrawn, they're sending messages to the universe. And it could be messages like through text messages. As I said, the message about leaving is in some sort of text message, whether it be on social media messenger or an actual text message. And next to it we have the Empress. She's in reverse. There was something that somebody was trying to achieve, and it's unfulfilled. And next we have the Six of Cups. That presents us with what appears to be a happy family. A good mood, a happy relationship with family. Wow. The only person she has is her mother. And for right now, her husband. Because we don't know where the young man is. And then we have the Seven of Wands is in reverse. Somebody's letting their guard down with their feelings, and there's a temptation there. So she's got a temptation of some sort that's pulling her to leave. I feel like there's some sort of temptation pulling on her feelings for her to want to leave. Well, I know she said it because I seen it. So it's not in question whether she said it or not, because she did say it. Whether she meant it or not, now that's a different story. Because some people say things that they don't mean. Some people say things that they don't follow through on also. But indeed, I did see it. It is in writing. So let us clarify the Strength card. It's in reverse. Who is withdrawn? Oh. Well, we got the Eight of Pentacles, so it's either Mom or Grandma. Well, it could be the flute player. We know he is withdrawn. He's moved away and got married again. But the question's in relation to why Mom is talking about leaving, so this would probably more likely represent Mom. But she's not taking action, she's withdrawn. This could be Grandma too. As I said before, she's very withdrawn. She's been quiet, very quiet. Let's do the Eight of Wands. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. We get the Page of Cups. Messages being sent. Oh, this is interesting. Cups being Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is messages being sent. Is messages being sent to the young man? Is she communicating with him wherever he is? Well, I'm sure if she is, law enforcement's well aware of it. If they're not well aware of it, something's wrong. The Empress in reverse. So we get the Ten of Wands in reverse. Something's not complete. Somebody's feelings are not complete. Somebody is drained of energy. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. We've got the Hierophant. I'm going to come back to this one because there's a lot of meaning in this card. The Seven of Wands. And I don't think it's an accident I've got that card again. Seven of Wands, there's something that's not completed yet. I'm coming back to this. The Hierophant. So when we look at the Hierophant in reverse, in this deck, here we have a child. The child is the key. Now, which child is the key? Is the question. Which child is the key? Which child is the key? I think we know. I think there's communication going on, even though we may not be hearing from law enforcement. I'm sure they're monitoring them and their communications that they make. But you've seen it, the child is the key. It is on Mom's card, the Hierophant, that's in reverse. And when the Hierophant is in reverse, she's very strong-willed and doesn't want to bend, doesn't want to give in, is very rigid. Maybe in trying to manipulate somebody in some manner. And I feel like the child is the key. Now, which child? I have my suspicions, but it could be any child in that neighborhood. One of the children is the key. A child is the key. A child holds the key. I send much love, many blessings to my subscribers and viewers. If you don't already, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because you never know when I'm going to put another video out. Either on Summer's case or even on a new case. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section, or you can send me an email. Let's all pray for Summer Moon, Utah Wells. It's time for Summer to come home. As always, I'll see you back next time. Have a wonderful day.